Welcome to another video for WooCommerce in under 5 minutes a day. This one here, we're going to be talking about the shipping options option and how to be able to leverage these settings on here. If you're not coming from our previous videos, then once you log in to WordPress, just come down to WooCommerce, settings, shipping, and then select the second option here for shipping options. And that will get you exactly where we are. Now, if you have other plugins or something installed for WooCommerce, this may look very different because a lot of other things will add extra tabs and extra settings to these. But right now, we're just using a plain install, getting you set up as quickly as we can and as fast and proper as we can. So underneath of shipping options, we only have three different settings here. We have calculations, shipping destination, and debug mode. All three of these are very important. Some will modify what it looks like on the screen when clients are checking out. Other ones will actually completely determine where something will be shipped to, which is the shipping destination. And then debug mode helps you figure out issues that may come up with different shipping options and configurations. So the calculations portion here, we have two options underneath of that. We'll be able to enable the shipping calculator on the cart page and hide shipping costs until an address is entered. So by default, because in a previous video, we set the ship to address as the store address, by default, then we will also be providing them the ability to select local pickup. We don't want to do that. So we're actually going to hide the shipping costs until an address is entered. That way, we know that it is going to be calculated correctly and to the right place. Then up here for enable shipping calculator on the cart page, that will actually add a little box on the right hand side of the page that basically allows the user to enter in the city, state, and zip code of where they are shipping it to, and then it will then provide what those options for shipping may be. Depending on your process, that might work great. I like to keep the cart simple so that they always try to move to the next step, which would be checkout, before they see any extras or anything like that. So for this purpose, we're going to go ahead and disable or uncheck that checkbox. Down to shipping destination, this one here is really important to be able to do because it could completely mess up so many things. Now, what we want to do is we're going to set it to the customer shipping address by default. I don't know why WooCommerce defaults to have the billing address as the one checked. The customer during checkout has to enter in a shipping address. Therefore, they are expecting it to be shipped to the shipping address. If you select this, then what will end up happening is it will default to the billing address, which then gets replicated to the shipping address, and then the client may not see the checkbox to ship it to a different location. That's where this comes in. I like to have them clearly state, this is the billing address, this is the shipping address. And yes, I can check a checkbox to say that they are one and the same, so your cart flow is very easy, but this gives them the option to be able to specify it very quickly. Now, the other option here is for shipping to the customer billing address. I'm not a big fan of that option, but you can definitely, do your own thing. Debug mode. Checking debug mode is great when you're testing out a shipping configuration. Like we did earlier, we configured different shipping zones with different rates and everything like that. So we're going to select debug mode so that we can show you when we get to that step what this process looks like, and then how to be able to jump back here real quick to basically disable that so we don't have all that data on the front end, because it will show a bunch of information to clients if this is a production server. So that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow.